The crackdown on Discord music bots has made its rounds once again, now striking down the most famous bot on the Discord platform, Me6. Now, I do want to preface this video and say the developers of Me6 have not specifically stated that they were forced to remove their music feature on their Discord bot. This is rather just speculation from me on the recent takedowns of popular music bots Rhythm and Groovy. So first, let's dive into a little bit of the backstory with recent takedowns on music bots in Discord, and then after that, we'll jump into the official announcement from Me6. So back in the summer of 2021, YouTube sent out a cease and desist to both Rhythm and Groovy, which are two of the most popular Discord music bots. Rhythm was around for about 6 years, and in those 6 years, they had over 20 million server installs, and Groovy wasn't too far behind them at over 16 million server installs for them. The reason for this cease and desist was because what these music bots did, the way they played music, is they pulled music directly from YouTube. You would just type in the name of a song, or you could type in a YouTube URL, and it basically just streams the music from YouTube. Now, the problem that came from this is that these bots didn't have any licensing to any of these songs that they were streaming, which resulted in a big copyright issue. Now, comparing them to YouTube, YouTube actually has a copyright ID system that allows them to automatically detect any type of copyright music in any videos or streams. If their system does detect that there's copyright music, then basically it splits the revenue, or it completely takes the revenue from you, and instead of you getting the revenue or you getting all of the revenue, it sends a portion of that revenue or all of it to the record label, whoever owns the rights to that song. It's a pretty cool system, and it was the best way for YouTube to not completely not be able to monetize these and run advertisements on these videos that have licensed copyrighted music on them, because that would have been a huge loss for the company. They basically presented this idea to record labels of this new copyright ID system, and it was good enough for them to take up the offer on it. Now, obviously, if you're a creator and you own the rights to the song, or you are renting licensing rights, you're going to be fine there. You don't have to worry about any issues. But as I mentioned, the Discord bots that are playing this music, they do not have licensing rights. They're just streaming it, and technically streaming it illegally. So I'm going to throw this image up on the screen for you guys so you can read it along with me. It's basically the Me6 announcement from October 21st. I know I'm a little bit late to getting this video out, but it says, "Hello everyone, to focus on other features and improvements, we have decided to stop our support for the music plugin. As a result of this, we will remove the music plugin all at once for everyone on October 26, 2022. They go on to say, "This is indeed sad news for some of you and certainly sad news for us. However, let's not delve into the sadness, because our team is working hard to bring amazing new features such as the ticketing plugin, improve security with Discord Auto Mod by adding more capabilities to it, and a brand new lockdown plugin to increase server security even further, as well as the improvements and additional features to the recently added giveaways plugin, and much more." That was an extremely long sentence. But this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. They didn't come out and say that, like, oh, we're being forced to shut down. And I think that's partially because these other bots that like Rhythm and Groovy that had to come out and say it, if you look at their announcements, they said they were basically given a cease and desist and forced to shut down. It's because that was the only thing their bot offered, their service offered, was streaming music. That's all Rhythm did, and that's all Groovy did. They didn't offer anything else besides music streaming. It goes back to that saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, they put all their eggs in one basket. They didn't innovate on anything with their bot, which I don't know how long Groovy was around, but Rhythm was around 6 years. They definitely could have done some kind of innovation over those 6 years to add in new features that make it more than just a music streaming bot. Now, on the opposite end, Me6, which has loads and loads of features and continues to get new features constantly, like the giveaways feature that they just recently launched, and they're launching a new lockdown and ticketing feature. They have so much more to offer than just music, so they can come out and say, look guys, we've decided that we're going to remove this music feature, but don't worry, we're removing it so we can add on to existing features and build out brand new features that don't exist yet. Now, I don't know for sure, like I mentioned, but if I had to guess, I would imagine they received a cease and desist as well from YouTube, and since they don't have all their eggs in one basket, they were able to kind of just say, okay, let's cut that feature and do everything else. I'm honestly kind of surprised it took this long before we heard of a new another Discord bot that had to remove its music feature or be shut down because of its music feature, because really we haven't heard anything about this since last summer with Rhythm and Groovy. The only really popular free music bot I know of to this day now is Fredboat. And I would imagine eventually they're probably going to get shut down too. I don't know how they've been avoiding it this long, because I would imagine they probably received a cease and desist from YouTube, but maybe they're trying to fight it in court with some kind of legal action that's allowing them to kind of keep their service up a little longer. I'm just speculating here. I don't really know. It's definitely just weird that some music bots were forced to shut down literally over a year ago, and some other ones are still existing to this day. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. That's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. I know it was a little laid back video, but figured I would update you guys on some of the recent happenings relating to Discord over the course of the last week. If you guys did enjoy, please consider subscribing and drop a like on the video to help spread it to others. If you want to be more engaged with the community, consider joining my Discord down in the description or in the pinned comment below. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.